Hi guys, it's the last day of the second week on my 12-week transformation. Last week I spoke to you briefly about what I'm eating, so today I was going to show you how to prepare some of that food and also a tasty snack to have between meals if you're out on the road. So let's go. For breakfast at the minute I'm having egg whites and oats along with a few vegetables on the side. So I'm having 8 egg whites, which I have from Egg Nation, which works out at about 250ml if I measure out in here roughly. So I have this bit coming out the side there, and so having that, then I have 1 whole egg in there, like this, and then I've got 65 grams of oats I've already weighed out here. Make sure you weigh your food, don't guess it, because if you're getting it wrong by 10-15 grams every other day, you're going to mess up your weight loss. Just pour it in there. Mix it all up. It's important to mix it up so the whole egg breaks into it. Get the oats mixed up so you don't have big lumps of oats in there, because it can be quite bland. And now, as you've seen in a lot of the content I've been writing on FitMag, you'll hear me go on about extra virgin olive oil 1 cal spray. This stuff's the best, and you need to make sure it is extra virgin olive oil. So get plenty of that in there. And then you can start heating the pan up. Now just pour it in, leave it heat up on its own, like that. Okay guys, now I've got that cooking. On its own that is quite bland, as I said earlier. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of times I have just had eggs and oats together, but now I've just started to add stuff like pepper, tomatoes and chopped onions in there. This makes it taste a bit better, and obviously get in some good minerals and vitamins from this as well. So I'm going to chop these up, throw them in there, and that's just going to make it taste a bit better so I can enjoy my breakfast in the morning. Okay, so got it all chopped up here guys. So all I do is just take it like this, get it all in there, chuck it in, and then just move it across the top like this. Now it's going to come to a point in a minute where it needs to be flipped, so you get both sides cooked nicely. So you don't want this to cook for too long so it gets like rubber. So you just want it nice and cooked just so that it isn't gooey, but if you overcook it, it gets really rubbery basically, and then that's even worse to eat. So this way it tastes nice and tasty. So whilst that's doing, I was going to show you how to do a quick snack to have on the run using similar ingredients, but it's really quick, but it's also really tasty. And if you've got cravings for chocolate and things like that, then it's going to satisfy your cravings. Okay guys, so we're doing protein pancakes. I'm going to flavour them with chocolate. So the first ingredients I've got oats. It's got 50 grams of oats, put in the blender. I've got half a glass of water, half a glass of skimmed milk. Make sure it's skim milk. Just pour it in there, like so. I'm going to be using 2 scoops of protein powder chocolate. In this case it's Gaspari Myofusion. Just chuck that in like that. And then we're going to be using 8 egg whites again. So again, that's going to be 250ml for me to have. Pour that in there like so. And then finally, you're going to go for half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Vanilla extract. So make sure that you don't get any more in, because this stuff is really strong tasting. That's all you need. So you get that in there. We're going to blend that up. I've got hazelnuts to add in as well, just because it's a nice bit of texture, but I'm not going to put them in yet, so don't blend them up too much. Just going to pop that in like that and blend. Right, okay guys, now I'm just going to heat the pan up for the pancakes. Got to make sure this is absolutely piping hot beforehand. And as that's doing, my breakfast for tomorrow morning is done, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. Now, as I said, I'm just going to add some hazelnuts in, about 20 grams from here, just to get some extra texture. Just give them a little blip in the blender, not for too long, otherwise it just turns to powder. Okay guys, here is my breakfast for tomorrow morning done. As you can see, well I hope you can, that's a lot more tasty than if you just had bland egg whites and oats alone. Trust me, you'll get fed up with that after about a week. So just by taking a bit more time, chopping up your vegetables, you're going to get that in, and you're getting some guilt-free nutrition here because there's hardly any calories in the peppers and tomatoes and onions. So it's a lot of taste for not a lot of calories, so that's not a problem when you're dieting. Okay guys, next you've seen my breakfast, so now this is a tasty snack for you guys to have on the road, which is completely healthy. It's just got your low GI carbs in from your oats, you've got your protein from your eggs and from the protein powder, and you also get some flavour. So basically all you do, just like Scotch pancakes on pancake day, you just get them on, you make sure this is absolutely piping hot and warmed up, and then just put it in the middle. Leave it cook. You can hear that sizzling. You need to make sure the temperature is good. Okay, so now it's ready to flip. So you just do this quickly. And as you can see, it's nice and browned on this side, just like a Scotch pancake. And then, as you can imagine, mid-morning when you're dying for a snack, a stack of these is going to be lovely. Hi guys, just caught me buttering these pancakes. As you can see, they've got a big stack of 15 from that mix you saw me cook earlier. Now, obviously the whole mix would have 75 grams of protein in and just 30 grams of carbohydrates. So if you split that down to say 3 per snack, because it is designed to be a snack, not a meal, that's a very low carb and quite high protein snack. I'm putting peanut butter on them, as you can see, because the fats in that are going to be very nice and tasty, and it's going to add a bit more texture. As well as you're going to benefit from the fats in terms of fat burning, because that will help metabolize your body fat as well as your dietary fats. So this is a great tasting snack. You should definitely give this recipe a go. I mean, at the end of the day, you get to enjoy good food and you get to look as good as me as well at the same time. So we're going to move on now to my breakfast, which is for tomorrow morning. As you saw, I got about 35 grams of protein in here. I've got about 35-40 grams of carbohydrates, and then obviously I've got a lot of vegetables in here as well, but I don't even count the few calories that you do get from that. This is going to be real tasty. I will have a little bit of tomato ketchup with it. I'm talking 20 grams, just to add a little bit of moisture to it. So from that video, I hope that you have taken something from that and you're going to enjoy these recipes, and I hope that I've made your diet taste that little bit better. See me tomorrow for the start of week 3, where we go into the total annihilation phase, and let me tell you, the training is going to get real intense.